Most people believe that staring at a problem long enough will cause the solution to appear. We replay the argument, mistake, or debt in our heads while erroneously believing this mental replay is the same thing as problem solving. This is not problem solving, but a physiological trap called rumination. Instead of fixing the issue, rumination actively rewires your brain to be less capable of handling it. You need to understand why your brain gets stuck in this loop and what specific shift allows you to escape. Fixating on a negative event is not analysis, but rather a way of stressing yourself out. Recent data from 2026 on cortisol confirms that chronic worry physically shrinks the prefrontal cortex, which is the exact part of your brain responsible for logic and planning. This process simultaneously stimulates the amygdala, which serves as your fear center. Focusing harder on the problem actually shuts down the specific biological tools you need to solve it. You end up in a state of analysis paralysis, where your mind spins in a closed loop of worst-case scenarios. This occurs because the default mode network of the brain takes over and traps you in the past. You might feel like you are working hard, but you are really just spinning your wheels in mud and burning energy while the car sits still. Before we reveal the specific shift that breaks this cycle, if you want to take back control of your mind, hit subscribe. We break down the psychology of success every week. Breaking the cycle requires switching your internal questions. Fixation usually involves asking why something happened or why you are a certain way, forcing your brain to look backward for blame. You must instead force a switch to how or what by identifying one small step you can take right now or determining how to prevent the issue next time. Psychologists call this a solution-focused approach. It engages the executive control network to snap your brain out of emotional looping and into logical action. You do not need a master plan, but rather a single and concrete action. The moment you take that step, such as making a phone call or paying a small bill, your anxiety drops because your brain registers that you are back in control. Fixating on the problem serves to feed the problem. This behavior keeps stress hormones flowing while placing solutions out of reach. Action is the only force capable of breaking that chain. The size of the movement does not matter, because forward motion is the antidote to mental stagnation. Stop asking why the wall is there, and start looking for the hammer to break it down.